What's going down, folks? It's your boy C23 back on the sticks once again with another Madden 16 video for you guys. And as you can see, we're about to dive into some gameplay. And in this one, we're diving into week 1 of the NFL regular season. I've already gone through the offseason. I showed you guys the simulations for the last couple of seasons. We've covered the drafts for the last 2 seasons, pretty much step by step, as well as free agency. So you guys should already have a good idea of what's going on. So the only thing left now to do is hop on the field and see how it all plays out. Let's get into it. Now the Bengals come out deciding to get ball first. Dalton with the handoff and is met in the backfield by Eric Reed, our free agent acquisition from this past offseason, already making plays on the field. So bringing up a 2nd and 12 situation. Andy Dalton coming out in the shotgun, going back to the ground game once again, but this time they managed to pick up a few yards on the play. I saw the formation, I was thinking pass, so naturally they ended up gashing me for it. So on 3rd and 4, I decided to man up and play the deep middle, and I forgot to spy on that play. So Andy Dalton takes off and ends up burning us on the play. Bringing up a 1st and 10, going to the running game, 4 minutes right there to stop the play in the backfield. Our first overall pick from this past year's draft, making plays in the backfield. And check out how he just walks over him after a play. I don't know, that could be a flag right there. So on 2nd and 13, once again, Andy Dalton dropping back, going for the pass. He connects with AJ Green near the sideline for a nice pickup. But the ref threw a flag on the play. The flag is on the defense for roughing the passer, and the penalty ends up being on the rookie DeMarcus Foreman, who I was just giving props for a minute ago for making the play. Ends up costing us an extra 15 yards on the play. So that's a rookie mistake. We'll get that cleaned up. But the penalty helps the Bengals set up shop in the red zone. Andy Dalton attacking through the air on 1st and 10, but throws incomplete on a pass that should have been picked off. 2nd and 10, they're going back to the ground, and our defense is swarming to the ball to stuff that for a gain of 1. Bringing up a 3rd and 9 now. Dalton takes the snap and fires a pass in between 2 defenders. I don't know how he was able to get that pass in there, but that was a pretty nice play. Hearns ends up making the play in between 2 defenders before being tackled at the 2-yard line. So now with the ball at the 2, they just hand it off and running for an easy score. So they're on the board first, drawing first blood, 7-0. So we got to come back and respond. I try to get the ground game going early with Gordon, and he's pretty much met in the backfield by a group of Bengals defenders. On 2nd and 7, Rivers attacking through the air now, connecting with Josh Gordon for a nice 16-yard pass play. And after speaking with the owner of the team, we decided that bringing Josh Gordon in would be a good move for the squad. I know he's got off the field stuff going on, but we figured that giving him a second chance and a change of scenery would really help him out. So that's something to keep an eye on as the season progresses. Getting back to the gameplay, I decided to go back to the ground again, and I just can't get anything going with Gordon. I don't know if he's lost a step or 2 over the last 2 seasons, but he does not seem like the same explosive player that he was coming out of college. So after the pass play, moving the chains, picking up a 1st and 10, creeping into the red zone, Rivers takes the snap under center, looks downfield, and connects with his tight end Green, who drags in 2 defenders in the end zone for the score. What a play by Green, but there was a flag on the play, and the penalty was for roughing the passer against the defense. So of course we're going to decline the penalty and take the points. So now that our offense has responded and answered the call, it's time for our defense to step up. And on cue, Eric Reed bites on the play action, leaving the middle of the field wide open. If not for the rookie cornerback Cole with the shoestring tackle, that would have been 7 points. So we need to be more disciplined on defense to make sure we don't give up plays like that, as Dalton completes the pass to Green over the middle. So now bringing up a 2nd and 7 situation, we're dropping back, everybody's in coverage. Dalton fires a pass, but it's fumbled. It's a live ball, and the defense recovers. What a play by Stuckley, knocking the ball loose and Barrett being there to recover it. So now we must capitalize on the momentum with the play action pass to Baldwin making the catch, and I'm glad he held on to it because there were 3 defenders all over him trying to strip the ball after the catch. A couple plays later on 3rd and 10, Rivers dials up the deep ball, and Baldwin goes up and gets it in traffic. Doug Baldwin could be one of those sneaky offseason pickups that could end up being a major factor later in the season. So after the Baldwin catch, Ladarius Green catches his 2nd touchdown pass on the day. Could Ladarius Green be the answer at tight end to replace Gates? It's looking like that so far. 2 touchdowns on the day is pretty solid work. Now, I know it's pretty early in the season, but it's never early enough to start thinking trades and trying to make your team better. So with that said, I wanted to run something by you guys. I'm thinking about making a change at quarterback. I think Phillip Rivers is about 36 years old at this point in the season, and I think that he has maybe 1 or 2 years left on his deal. So I'm going to need to do something at quarterback pretty soon. So what do you guys think? Should I try to make a trade for somebody, or should I bring somebody in from free agency, or better yet, get somebody out of the draft? What do you guys think? Drop me a comment below and let me know. Anyway though, getting back to the gameplay, it's 3rd and 9. Dalton takes the snap under center. We locked everybody up downfield. That's a coverage sack all the way. So the defense did their job once again and held him to 3, and that was a crazy long field goal. I thought he would end up missing it, but he ended up drilling it. So we're looking at a 14-10 lead. The defense has played pretty well the last couple of drives. And look at Foreman screaming off the edge once again, blowing up the play in the backfield. And this is the guy that all the analysts said that I reached on in the first round when I picked him at 16 overall. I don't know, he's showing flashes that he could be the real deal. The sample size is really small right now, but he's looking like he could be legit. So after the pass play to the back, the Bengals are looking at 3rd and 5 now. Dalton takes the snap in the shotgun, looking downfield, and he takes off with it, but throws the ball. You know, that's coming back. Dalton threw it after he was already 3 yards past the line of scrimmage. That is not going to stand, folks. But by doing that, he kind of helped us out because that receiver was wide open. So after the punt later in the drive, we're almost in the red zone. Rivers hands the ball off to Gordon, who attacks the middle and only picks up about 3 or 4 on the play. The running game has not been there at all today, folks, so we might have to address that moving forward. 3rd and 6, the pass to Baldwin ends up coming up 1 yard short. So it's a 4th and 1 situation, and I was really considering going for it, but I decided to take the 3 instead. We need to get those points. It's way too early in the game to gamble. So with a 7-point lead at the end of the 3rd quarter, Andy Dalton comes out, goes play action, looking downfield, has all day in the pocket. Finally, a D lineman breaks loose and Dalton fires a pass into coverage, intercepted by Melvin Ingram. So we're pretty much back where we were on the last drive. Phillip Rivers takes the field once again to lead this offense, knowing a touchdown here will be huge. So on the first play, I come out and throw it up to the 6'4" Tyrus McDonald and just let him go get it. He's got 83 catch in traffic, folks. He's a 2nd-year player out of Tulsa. So back on defense now, Dalton in the gun, hands it off, but Reed is right there with the hit stick causing the fumble. We scoop and score, and that is your ball game, folks. The Bengals scored a couple of TDs with the backups in, but you guys already saw what happened when I had my starters in. So that's the way that we're going to end this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm signing off, and I'll see you in the next one.